Why do dogs and cats seem to hate each other? The truth revealed. Ever wondered why your dog chases the neighbor's cat like it owes him money? Or why your cat gives your dog the stink eye that could curdle milk? We're diving deep into the age-old rivalry to uncover the truth. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest pet insights. Let's get started. To understand the deep-rooted tension between dogs and cats, we have to go way back, thousands of years in fact. Dogs were domesticated over 15,000 years ago to help humans hunt and protect, whereas cats were domesticated more recently, around 9,000 years ago, mainly to control pests. This fundamental difference in their roles shaped their personalities and instincts, leading to the conflict we see today. Dogs and cats, despite both being domesticated animals, speak completely different languages. It's like trying to order a pizza in Klingon. Things are bound to get lost in translation. Dogs are social butterflies, descended from pack animals who thrive on interaction. They're basically the extroverts of the animal kingdom, always ready for a party. Dogs communicate with their whole bodies. A wagging tail usually means happiness, a playful bow invites you to join the fun, and a bark can mean anything from "I see a squirrel" to "I love you." Maybe. A dog's body language is an open book. Ears perked up, they're alert, tail wagging like crazy, excited, rolling on their back, total submission. But here's where the confusion starts. Tail wagging isn't always friendly. In some cases, a stiff wag can mean stress or even aggression, which a cat may misinterpret as a direct challenge. But here's where things get tricky. Dogs also use tail wagging to show uncertainty or even aggression. A high, stiff wag can mean "I'm feeling dominant," while a low, slow wag can mean "I'm nervous." Now, imagine a cat seeing a dog wagging its tail. It might think, "Oh no, that's a threat," when in reality, the dog is just excited. Cats, on the other hand, are more like introverted poets, communicating with subtle cues. They're masters of understatement, preferring a raised eyebrow or ear to a full-blown announcement. A cat's ear position can tell you everything from their mood to their intentions. Whisker placement is another key indicator, and don't even get us started on the power of scent marking. Ever noticed how a cat will rub against your leg or furniture? They're not just being affectionate, they're marking their territory. Cats rely heavily on scent to communicate, something dogs might not always understand. And those slow blinks cats do, that's their way of saying, "I trust you." But to a dog, it might look like a lazy stare-off. For instance, a cat's slow blink means trust and affection. But a dog? He might not pick up on that at all. Instead of thinking, "Oh, my feline friend loves me," he might be wondering, "Why is this weird creature staring at me so intensely?" The problem arises when a dog's enthusiastic greeting is misinterpreted by a cat as a threat. Imagine someone running up to you, yelling excitedly, and jumping around. You'd probably be a little freaked out too. The cat's natural reaction is to hiss, swat, or flee, which only further escalates the situation. It's a classic case of he said, she said, but with more fur and fewer words. And when a cat puffs up like a Halloween decoration, the dog might not understand that it's a warning. Instead, the dog thinks, "Oh, it's getting bigger, must chase it." Beyond communication styles, predatory instincts also play a significant role in the dog-cat dynamic. It's not necessarily about malice, but rather hardwired behaviors kicking in. Dogs, with their hunting heritage, may see cats as potential prey. It's not that they necessarily want to eat them, but the instinct to chase is strong. A small, fast-moving cat can trigger a dog's chase response, even if the dog is otherwise friendly. It's like a switch flips in their brain, and suddenly, it's all about the pursuit. This is especially true for dog breeds that were bred for herding or hunting. Terriers, greyhounds, and retrievers have an especially strong chase drive. Even the most well-behaved pup can't always resist the urge when they see a tiny creature darting across the room. Think about it. Dogs were originally bred for hunting and herding. That instinct is buried deep within them. So when they see a cat sprinting across the room, their brain screams, "Chase it!" Cats, naturally cautious creatures may view dogs as potential predators, regardless of the dog's actual intentions. This leads to defensive behaviors like hissing, arching their back, and puffing up their fur. This creates a cycle of fear and aggression, where the dog's chase instinct triggers the cat's defensive response, which in turn reinforces the dog's chase instinct. It's a never-ending loop of furry frustration. The more a dog chases, the more a cat fears. The more a cat fears, the more defensive it gets. And the more defensive it gets, the more the dog is tempted to chase. So, does this mean dogs and cats are destined to be mortal enemies? Not at all. But fear not, animal lovers. The good news is that not all dogs and cats are destined to be enemies. With the right approach, peaceful coexistence and even genuine friendship is entirely possible. Early socialization is crucial for fostering tolerance between dogs and cats. Introducing them at a young age, when they're more adaptable, significantly increases the chances of acceptance. Positive reinforcement is your secret weapon in the quest for interspecies harmony. Rewarding calm interactions with treats and praise can go a long way in shaping their behavior. When your dog ignores the cat, shower them with praise and a tasty treat. When your cat approaches the dog without hissing, offer them a gentle scratch behind the ears. Never punish your pets for reacting negatively. This only increases their stress. Instead, redirect their behavior with rewards for calmness. Make sure your cat has a safe space to retreat to, like a high shelf or a separate room, where they can escape the dog's attention. This will help them feel more secure and less stressed. For example, using baby gates, high cat perches, or designated cat-only areas in your home can help reduce tension. The less trapped a cat feels, the more likely they are to relax. So, do dogs and cats really hate each other? The answer is a resounding, it's complicated. What often appears as hate is simply a combination of mismatched communication styles and differing instincts. Peaceful coexistence is absolutely possible with patience, understanding, and a little bit of training. And who knows, you might even witness the heartwarming sight of your dog and cat cuddling up together. The key is to recognize and respect their individual needs and understand their unique communication styles. Learn to read their body language, provide them with safe spaces, and reward positive interactions. It takes time, but with consistency, dogs and cats can form bonds that surprise even the biggest skeptics. Now it's your turn. Do you have a dog and cat living under the same roof? Share your experiences in the comments below. What challenges have you faced, and what strategies have worked for you? And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow pet lovers. Let's spread the word that dogs and cats can live in harmony, one paw and claw at a time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.